Jxmtroduction by Slim Jxmmi. Slim Jxmmi's real name is Akil Iben Shimon Brown. He's the older brother of Sway Lee. He started out under the rap name Cali Boy before settling on Slim Jxmmi. Jxmmi is more known as the rapper of the group. Jxmtroduction is the debut album of Slim Jxmmi. How do we feel about it?
Alright, man. When I turned this joint on, the Jxmtro,
Yeah.
my expectations were what he did on Gucci Mane's last joint. You remember the song he was on and he had a dope verse?
Yeah.
I was just like, okay, I feel like he can do something.
Right.
So the Brinks truck, I wasn't feeling it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Mike Will, like I said, Mike Will stunk up the joint.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's like that employee, the coworker you got that you don't want to go in the bathroom after. Mike Will did that on this album. Brinks truck, not a good song. I thought, he had some cool flows and stuff on the song, but I wasn't feeling it. Players Club, I thought was actually pretty cool. It's definitely a strip club joint. I'm not gonna be riding around in the car and listening to it, but I can see it being played in a strip club. Antisocial Smoker Club featuring Zoe Kravitz. Don't get me wrong, it does sound like somebody doing bad karaoke, but her time in it, because Zoe Kravitz raps on this song. If you heard Janelle Monáe's CD, she sung on there, and she's rapping on this one. I guess she's just trying to show some versatility. I thought she did a cool job of showing that she could rap on time, on beat, with no problems. But it does sound kind of karaoke just because of like the way her voice sounds and everything.
Right.
So overall, it's like okay, not really feeling it. Mike Will could have helped it out a little bit more with a better beat. Chanel, what the fuck was Pharrell doing?
I have no clue.
What the fuck was Pharrell doing? I will ask one more time. What the fuck was Pharrell doing? The first bars of that voice when he sounded like a little squeegee, like
he was trying to go with the beat, man, with the melody.
When he relaxed and rapped as himself towards the end of this, at the last couple bars of his verse, that's when he kind of turned it around. But wasn't feeling this song at all. Not the hugest Pharrell Williams fan, even though he definitely is a production legend. Cat featuring Trouble. It's parts of the song that I thought were cool, but overall I'm not a fan of the song. Changed up. This was one of the first times where I was just like, okay, Jxmmi, he has something going a little bit, but it's not like it's the greatest song in there or anything. Keep God First was okay. Jungle Biddies, whatever it's called. I thought this had some potential. I like the beat Zaytoven did because it was a nice change of pace after Mike Will just fucked up the production throughout this project. Growed Up. I thought Growed Up was pretty cool. But overall, man, I feel like Slim Jxmmi, like, he's just not interesting enough to just make you just want to say, hey, I want to check out a whole project from Slim Jxmmi. I feel like his brother doesn't need him, but he needs his brother. And for as much as, like, don't get me wrong, yeah, he killed the Gucci joint. He's got a couple cool bars here and there, but for the most part, like, if they didn't include this, I felt like it would have been a situation where people would have bought the Shrum album, people would have bought the Swaycation album, and Slim Jxmmi's album sales would have been way lower, which would have caused a problem with the dynamic of the group, because now you can really say,
I ain't even think about it that way.
Yeah, so they packaged it together, which was smart, and then it's a lot of songs, so it helps with streaming. But overall, man, I feel like this needed work, but it is better than the Shrum album. I give it a D+. I think it needed work.
Hate it.
But not horribly bad, Slim Jxmmi. How you feel about it?
Not better either. Listen, I'm not even gonna go in track for track. I will point out Chanel. I thought that was horrible what Pharrell did. I don't care if he sounded better at the end. It was horrible. But all in all, with Jxmmi is he has, I want to say, the flow, the energy. He just don't got the substance in the lyrics. Not trying to say he's supposed to be super lyrical or anything like that, but he's boring to me. He turns me off. I don't want to stay in tune. In the first track, he just literally did the things where he was just repeating his lines over and over, and that shit is annoying.
It is.
Because it's like you're not even saying nothing worth repeating. And it's like, I don't want to just like shit on you, but you got the flow, you got the sound, but you don't got the substance at all. And it's like, I know this is supposed to be like, the party music and everything to turn up to, but it's just too redundant. That's just all what it is. And it's just like, the only song where I could actually say where I was feeling it, like you said, was a Changed Up. But other than that, every other song on here was boring. And Production had to do a lot with it. The production was just horrible. And it's just like, after I listened to all of 3 of these, and I went back and listened to Shrum Life 2, and it just seemed like they had the energy with each song. It wasn't just 1 or 2 songs. Each song, they had a different kind of flow and different kind of energy. They came in at this point, did something different at this point. And I just feel like with this one, they literally just said, oh, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, and just throw it on the track. And that's not cool. Especially after you've blown up with a song like Black Beatles and everything like that. You would think you'll take it to the next level because, you know, they're considered like rock stars or whatever.
That song's a hard act to follow, though.
It is, but to follow it with something like this, a body of work like this, is just disappointing. And I'm not even a fan of you guys like that. It's just disappointing to see you put out a body of work like this, a triple album, and just, you know, I don't know. But I gave it a D. It needed work.
You smart.
Like I said, you sound great. You got a good flow, but you just gotta come with it a little bit harder. Like we say, we want y'all to get all the money y'all deserve, but work for it, man, for real. Don't just be so complacent with the sound, you know. Just don't be so comfortable with it. That's my only deal, man.
Yeah, so much good music out right now that you don't have to listen to this.
Yeah.
And I don't want to hear Rae Sremmurd again for a while after this.
Yeah.
Unless it's just some hit music, man.
Yeah, I agree.
Yo, you looking for TV reviews, music reviews, movie reviews? Then check out the only reviews that matter, man.
Yeah, just hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notifications and stay tuned.